Hello there guys, welcome to Dinos Vault. And guess what? It is the Scalpel. I am one lucky soul on this planet. Special thanks to Sai, my subscriber, for allowing me to review this amazing, crazy, mad machine for you guys. And what a blessed morning it is. So first, let's set her up properly. Get into the settings. Get into track. So let's get into track mode. Now alter the throttle response to track. Turn on anti-wheelie because this is going to literally launch into action. And then traction control is on, ABS is on. ABS mode is this thing, road, and which means dual channel ABS. And quick shift is on, quick shift plus, so with an auto blipper. Now let's alter the traction. All you need to do is bring the traction level down. I'm going to keep it at 3. So let's do the honors. Whoa, here we go. Going crazy. This is, my god, nothing less of an intercontinental ballistic missile on 2 wheels. And had I not turned on the anti-wheelie, I think I would have been riding with the front wheel off the ground. That's how crazy lunatic a machine this is. Look at the quick shift of work. What a morning! What a way to be back in action. Man, what a machine. It's like the power of the mighty Thanos being plonked into the body of Quicksilver. This bike feels lighter than even my Yamaha R3. And my god, it's such a crazy machine. Why do KTM make such machines? Whoa, it's like shooting yourself across space at the rate of knots on a motorcycle. Imagine, it's like flying through air. My god, you have to be really careful in the track mode. That's what Varun told me from Power Drift. The real juice, the real action is in the track mode. You have to be really watchful because the throttle response is like beyond imagination. It just literally shoots you through the road like a missile, and if you're not careful, you will be there in a flash even before you realize it. That's how fast it is. Like, so you have to be completely on your toes, complete concentration, and you have to be really careful with your throttle modulation. And the quick shifter and the auto blipper works so smoothly, my god. On the 390 I was not impressed because it was not proper quick shifter. It was like you can't shift with the throttle wide open, but this one you keep it wide open and the bike is ready to launch itself across the straights. And that's how a lunatic or a hooligan this machine is. It's so easy to literally doing around 190 at around while in 4th gear. That's crazy stuff. So I am still coming to terms with this maniac machine. My date has just begun. Wow. Look at it go. 3rd gear. Still doing around 6,500 RPM, and it is cruising. It's like mocking me. Is that all you've got? My god, the wind blast is really intense because there's hardly anything between you and the air that's splashing at you at 200 kilometers per hour. So the wind protection is as good as zero, but still, look at this go. Oh, I just showed you. Easily it does 190 in just 4th gear. So imagine the kind of top speed it can do. Crazy machine. Powering the bike is the same 799cc parallel twin LC8C motor, which stands for liquid cooled 8-valve compact engine. They made it a lot more compact because they didn't want to have that 75-degree V-twin that powers the mighty Super Duke. So they wanted it more streamlined and more compact and more agile and more swift than any other machine that you can find on this planet, and that's exactly what they have achieved. And another thing is, while trying to maintain that compact design, they have not let go of the rumble or the kind of audacity, the kind of character that the Super Duke has. So they've given it a 75-degree crank offset with a 435-degree firing order, which gives you this rumble will be much more pronounced if you slap an Akrapovic exhaust right back there, and I can't wait to do a pure sound video on this. So talking about the engine, as I told you, powering the bike is a 799cc parallel twin that puts out 105 horses. These are blistering 105 horses without a shadow of a doubt. And then you have 86 Newton meters of max torque. But trust me, the kind of power to weight ratio that this bike has on offer should be greater than some of the fastest supercars out there, because it's incredibly, unbelievably lightweight. Weighs just as much as my Duke 390 that I had earlier, and it feels completely effortless, completely fatigue-free riding experience thanks to the brilliant quick shifter and the auto blipper on board. Also, I love the chassis on this bike. It's absolutely bang on. It's supporting the kind of power and the lunacy that this bike has on offer so very well. And then adding to this is the aluminum swing arm, which again lends the bike superb high-speed stability and great cornering stability and superb handling. The shocks are perfectly balanced or well tuned, so you don't feel that it is too stiff while riding through normal city streets. But on the highway, when you're pushing the bike to the limits, the kind of confidence it gives you is absolutely brilliant. And the riding ergonomics again is very well suited. The bike that I rode first, my friend's well-wisher's bike, during my post-ride review, he has done a lot of long distance touring on this bike, and he keeps sending me pictures, so he's completely happy with his purchase. So what I would suggest is, this is a bike with no limitations. Now if you're riding it in the city, it's like you're putting a leash on its neck, so that's a real torture, because you can't break free within the city limits. And this is a bike that is synonymous with freedom and complete mayhem on the streets. So this bike is best enjoyed for your morning rides, your morning blasts through the empty roads or the highway stretches that we have on offer. Or you can take it for touring because it's very well balanced. The riding ergonomics are perfectly sorted out. You have a nice and upright seating posture. The footrests are just slightly rear set because it's kind of a corner rocket, and every KTM is. So, but the handlebar is nice and perfectly positioned for normal street touring or sport touring throughout the course of the day, because of the relaxed riding posture it has on offer. So apart from that, the lights, I don't know how well the light spread is. On my 390 it was kind of average, decent enough, but I really wish they had changed the headlight of this bike, because it feels like, if you look at this bike from far, it almost looks like a 390. So I really wish they had given the headlight design of the Super Duke just to differentiate it from the below 500cc class Dukes. So, but anyway, as it is, it feels, I mean, the kind of riding pleasure it has on offer allows you to forget any other shortcoming that this bike has on offer. Be it the heating, the heat management is kind of okay. It's kind of early morning now, and the heat can be felt very slightly, but I'm wearing these riding boots, so that's the good part. Like, so long as you're wearing riding boots, even if the engine heats up, you don't really feel it all that much. So I would suggest never go barefoot or just go riding with chappals on, because it is bound to fry your legs or your toes. So always wear riding boots. That gives you a lot of protection as well, and wear your gloves. And given the current scenario of COVID-19, the more you protect yourself and the lesser you expose your body to the environment, the better it is. What I like about these tires, I think these are Max or something. I really hope they had offered Metzeler or Pirellis for the kind of sheer slick performance that this bike has on offer, but these do a good job as well. Maybe it's just with the brand name that we guys are obsessed with, but it does a decent job. But I really wish they had offered Pirellis just to up the game and match the no compromise character that lurks underneath, or that defines this machine. So that's pretty much it. One amazing morning ride. I can't thank my friend enough. I can't thank God enough. What a comeback it is. Like right here at my regular test kind of facility, I thoroughly enjoyed this morning blast. It is kind of a launching myself on a rocket on two wheels. So thank you so much, Sai, for allowing me to ride this monster, an absolute monster on two wheels. I just hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I'll leave you guys by giving you a quick exhaust note, so that you can feel the rumble of the parallel twin that is trying to mimic the Super Duke. One thing is the side stand. Getting hold of a side stand, I think it will take some getting used to, because it's tucked away right behind the swing arm. Sometimes it's not easy for you to find it. So here's the exhaust note. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, God bless, and ride safe.